John Bound that will be coming up later in the program. Right now we have Owen Schroyer on the ground in San Antonio, where these up to 300 Congolese migrants who have passed through a dozen different countries to get to America have finally arrived in America and were promptly greeted by the greeters from the American government, who whisk them onto a bus and ask, "Where would you like to go in America? Come on in, here's a check, have some money." I mean, it's absolutely outrageous, and the like, that alone is insane. That alone, it's an invasion. It's absolutely unconscionable, and yet then you have Ebola on top of that. That's just the cherry on top of the sundae. The just worldwide outbreak of the most deadly disease that mankind is currently struggling with, as it bubbles over out of the war-ravaged Congo, and now threatening to spill over into over American borders, much in the same way that measles has. Of course, they're taking advantage of that by telling you it's because of the anti-vaxxers. It's those big, bad anti-vaxxers that need to be slapped on the wrist and punished for their deviant thoughts. But the human smugglers, the people bringing in, literally the ones bringing in the disease, they're the heroes. They're the fantastic people. Now, InfoWars is the only media outlet covering this, as far as I can tell. We've got some stories on places like Breitbart, but in terms of the mainstream media, it's radio silence on what is going on at the southern border right now, the true scale of this disaster that is going on. We have Owen Schroyer on the streets. We have Rob Dew on the streets. They both have a on-the-ground crew there that can video, that can get these reports out, that can be giving up-to-the-minute reports with exclusive information. All of this is supported by you, the info warriors out there, when you go to InfoWarsStore.com and take advantage of some of the specials we have. DNA Force Plus, brain outlets like we here at InfoWars, but we will not shirk from that responsibility. We will go get that information. We will get that message out there to you, even if they claim that it's racist for us to report exactly what's going on, even if they claim that we just hate people and we're just just this negative force. They can say whatever they want, folks, because you out there, you know what we are all about. It's about human liberty, humanity, freedom, the enjoyment of the incredible bounty that has been given to us by our forefathers, the ideological bounty, the ideological treasures that have been passed down and enshrined in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. You know that that's what we're all about. You know that where we're coming from is a place of peace and a place of unity, and it's all being destroyed. It's being torn down bit by these evil, anti-human, globalist puppet masters who want to make it all look like fun and games as they tear down the very walls that keep us safe and keep civilization itself from crumbling into the destructive madness from which we have arisen through the millennia. They want to tear you down, enslave your mind. We won't let them. Infowars.com, The War Room, Harrison Smith, a corporate-sponsored, millionaire, billionaire-backed, media elite, praised organizations pushing thousands, tens of thousands of people into America, overwhelming our immigration system, overwhelming our border patrol controls, and then blaming border patrol. You know, they spend tens of thousands of dollars on paying migrants, paying their bus tickets, giving them buses, paying for lawyers who will instruct them on what to say to subvert and get around our asylum laws and achieve asylum, even though they don't actually qualify for it. Just money pouring into that, to the coyotes, to the cartels, to all these people who are funneling people across, and then it overwhelms the Border Patrol, and then the media shows up and reports on how the Border Patrol is mistreating migrants because they literally cannot handle the influx that these very same people have helped to inspire, have helped to bring about and to cause. This insanity continues, and the only reporting that you're getting from it, from the MSM, is reporting about how badly the Border Patrol is doing without ever addressing the cause of this influx of migrants without ever addressing why the Border Patrol is incapable of keeping up with the insane waves of humanity that are coming across the border. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's bad enough as it is. Now, on top of that, we have people coming from the Congo where there is currently an uncontrolled outbreak of Ebola.
I'm so pissed.
Ebola, friendly, nice little pro-America Ebola. Maybe that will be the next media spin. Maybe Ebola is a good thing. Maybe it's racism for me to say I don't want Ebola in my country. I don't know how the mainstream media works. I just try to predict and counteract their absurd propaganda. But in case you want to know about Ebola, luckily we have the
Why did this have to come to this? Look at this. Look at all this shit.
Ebola in Africa right now, the dangers that it poses for an outbreak in the United States.
Now that's another good thing to build a wall.
When we come back, we'll hopefully have some video from
Fucking pissed.
and Owen Schroyer from San Antonio. But now, take a look at this report from John Bound about the disease known as Ebola.